Bread and water,
You are
please.
among friends. What can I get you?
There we go. Bottle of water. And some bread. Thank you.
It is an honor to serve you.
I bet it is. What? No. Where's the water? Did I not buy? I did buy the bread. You know what?
Ah, hello. Did you want something?
Well, the visitor we have is like super, super... Okay, I'm adding to my list. Visitors. Let's have more than 3 so we don't have clones that appear. Looking forward to that. I've been using Dave's Something Furniture Market to get furniture and things to decorate with. So you haven't... You are a contractor for the guild, so you have access to our facilities, the bar, the museum, and its upper level where our researchers are. Our guild service are also available to you. Good, thank you. But I don't qualify yet, do I? Yes. We'll have to wait. If you use Morrowind crafting, you can craft every item that exists in the game. You can craft, basically. You can craft, and then you can place them very precisely. With Dave Furniture, it's the old script where you go, okay, now move the x-axis by +1 and +1 and +1 and +1. I think you can go to +5. And let's go now. Move on the z-axis. It's great. That's the tree I was talking about that the Ashen Divide adds and conflicts with it. And now it is fixed. I am so thirsty. Please don't make me do. With a lovely sound effect. Yes, I have contracted dysentery. Oh well. What? What? Ah. You got it? Thank you, Laura. I think I had Morrowind crafting installed at one point. Can't remember why I haven't been using it. I'm gonna take a guess there. It could be that did you have the 3.0, the Lua version, or the older Morrowind scripting version? Either way, but it's more the case with the older version. Before you can craft anything, you have really quite a learning curve where you have the skill to gather the material, and then you have the skill to craft things with them. So essentially, you're going to need quite a lot of time to become good at gathering the material. And then you're going to waste quite a bit of material learning the craft. So you can't be crafting things. I'm gonna say level 5. Level 5, you still can't craft a lot. Delina has used it a lot more than me, so she can talk about it better than me. However, yes, the Lua version I have it installed, I think, here. There we go. The Lua version does a number of things better. First of all, each crafting skill is an actual skill. So you can see it there. It progresses. It contributes towards your level as a miscellaneous skill, if I'm not mistaken. It contributes towards your multipliers, also, if you care about those. And because that learning curve was really quite like it would take forever to be able to craft something. Now there we go, you can actually change that. So with that, right now with the Morrowind crafting 3.0, you can go in casual mode and you don't like, that's it. Because then you will always be able to craft it. So that's if you want to be able to craft immediately. You still have, the joy of having created something yourself. Speaking of Morrowind crafting, in a few weeks, I don't have the date in mind, but in a few weeks, Drac, the author of Morrowind crafting, will be with us during the stream. So he'll be able to talk about it a lot better than I can. And don't forget, I'm usually cool with you guys, okay? I'm never strict or anything like that. But on Sunday, Abbott will be here. So you want to be here too, okay? Be here. And while you're at it, follow Abbott either on Twitch or on YouTube. Like, he never, ever promotes his streams, but they're really good. I was there a few days ago when he streamed, and I take notes during his streams. That's how it is. Either because he's using a mod that I don't know, and I know a lot of mods, not all of them, because limited storage in my brain. But like, I actually take notes and I go, hang on, what is that? Is this mod? But I patched it for this and that, and then I'm like, okay, all right, okay. Not so fast, I'm taking notes. Watch his streams, okay? Do it. Hey, Sherstislav, welcome on in. And now, let's see. We're still hungry, but we're not starving. We're not overburdened anymore. I wish the time difference. I'd have to get up in the middle of the night. Maybe I'd do it for Morrowind. Again, I'm never strict with you guys. Yeah. Sleep is more important than Morrowind. But it's Abbott. Okay? Do I need to tell you just how sad our game would be without Abbott? I don't think I would want to play Morrowind without Abbott's mods. I wouldn't want to play Morrowind without Merlord's mod either, and I wouldn't want to play without my mod, but that's probably just me. Yes. And there's the mods. 2 years ago? 2 years ago, Morrowind Modding Madness again. This time in my team, it was Lucifer. Really great with the clutter and the writing, actually, and jack of all trades, she can do anything. Lucifer, Tizo, great understanding of the Morrowind script, all-rounder modder, attention to details. Abbott, it was a miracle. Like, I did not believe that he actually accepted to join the team. And working with him, same thing. I was taking notes, and I felt bad also because Tizo, Lucifer, and myself, we would go, all right, I've updated the mod, I've done this, and that. And almost every time, Abbott would say, okay, I'll take a look. And I said, well, I changed this, I fixed that. Or worse, he said, but you changed something that I fixed before. And I was like, oh, sorry. A perfectionist, but not, the kind that just gets on your nerves, like, oh, come on, it's good enough, move on. Not the big-headed guy either. Like, I can't, I'm gonna shut up because I'm really starting to sound like a fangirl, but I guess I might be. Abbott can do no wrong. That's what I say. Pretty clueless about the Morrowind modding community, but your interviews and showcases stream have been very interesting still. But I'm glad. I'm really glad. You know how I was saying before that you don't mod Morrowind for fame, glory, and riches. At the same time, as a modder, it does motivate you when somebody says, hey, I really like that mod. I've been using it for a while. It's fun. Like, it motivates you to go on. And so the idea with the showcases and with his interviews is to not give modders their minute of glory, because it's not even that, but to give them a little more, what's the word? Yeah, fill in the gaps. It's a vocabulary exercise. You have to fill in the gap. Exposure. A little more exposure. And it is interesting. It is interesting. If only to go, oh, wow, yeah, me too. When I play Morrowind, I like to do that as well. Bringing us a bit closer. Pretty sure it's not a crime to... It is a crime to not fangirl over Abbott. Would it be? So I try to be open-minded with modding, so I wouldn't say it, but I would probably not understand. I would probably not understand somebody who says, nah, sorry, not for me. Then again, there are many people who can and prefer to play vanilla, and I am jealous of them. I'm jealous of them. I wish I could do it. I can't. Can't do it. Not anymore. Really enjoying the interviews. I'm glad you do. Because you learn about the mods, but you learn about the modders as well, and you know, there are more people. Oh, athletics. I need more bread. Do you mind if I just go take a look in the pantry? You don't. That's brilliant. Ugh. Yes. Okay, let's where am I going to empty? There. There's a cauldron right here, so I can empty that container. Thank you. Unfortunately, here's another thing I want to do. Update this mod to work with ashfall. It's always like that. It's always when you actually start playing a mod. Like if you'd asked me 2 hours ago, are you going to ever update the Imperial Dwemer Museum, Dwemer Society? I would have said no, I don't think so. But now that I'm playing it, I feel the need to update it. So, hello Twitch person, welcome on in. Welcome on in. Can you go back outside for a moment? I want to see where you are in the Ashen Divide. Sure. I am very close to the bridge between the Seidenine and Flatwad. But hang on. Basket of bread. I can't take it. Bummer. Yes, I can. Look, I am their star archaeologist and the only person bringing anything to the museum, so I'm gonna take the bread, okay? That's just the way it is. These were such a pain to place like that in the construction set. The game is going pretty good. We've made it to the Dwemer Museum. We have given the museum a number of items, so they are now properly exhibited. I need to get rid of those. And we have eaten, and we're not, you know, on death's doorstep, so that's pretty good. Meaning we get to decide what we do next, guys. We could go for another Dwemer ruin. We could try to get our hands on a treasure map. We could look for shipwrecks as well. Good question, 7th Monday. I don't have an awful lot in the way of graphical enhancers, apart from better bodies, better clothes, better armor, better hair, and better heads. So NPCs, I can't deal with a vanilla look myself. No, we're not betting. But I do have the mesh optimizer, so that could be why it feels rounder and nicer while not being so demanding on the FPS. Blow up the world with skooma booms. I think that would be a terrible waste of skooma. That's what I think. Let's get our gear properly set up. No. This is it. This is me ready for adventure. Thank you so much for the follow. Even though I don't want to blow up the world with skooma, appreciate it. Didn't I have a little something with a shield enchantment? There we go. Oh, hang on, Dinny. Now I need to start it manually. The bot has given up. There you go. So, apart from blowing up the world, treasure map, Dwemer ruin. We could try a Daedric ruin. There's a few nearby. I'm not sure we're good enough to go in there and survive. I love these spots. I place them everywhere and I can make myself some home mods. Which pots? Alright, then now you wanted to see where we are. See? That is the bridge that takes you to Lahward. Just there. So it's pretty much the end of it. Ooh, guys. You want to go. This may conflict with Erengard's mind. Yes, because Erengard is up here, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't know, because it really seems to finish right here. So maybe not. Maybe not. I think the mines are here, and that feels quite vanilla. But obviously, could be wrong. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna cross the bridge. I think that should take me closer to where they are. And I seem to remember them up here. I don't have it installed. Yeah. So I remember that right. Yeah, right now, and especially today, in Balmora, I was getting less than 10 FPS, and that's just not normal. But isn't that pretty though? Some lovely, lovely sky right there. Yeah, I think Erengard's mines and the Ashen Divide should be fine. The Ashen Divide comes up here because I think the dust cap is added by it. Yes, this is still like, so it does, but I think it's really minor. Would I live in Morrowind? You're using both and it's okay, good to know. I don't know that I would. I guess it really depends who I am. That would make a big difference. Let me show you the Ashfall crafting menu you were asking me about. Laura, are you the one with my axe?
If I can be of any assistance.
Yes, no, exactly.
You need my services.
I definitely don't want to be... There's my axe. Don't want to be an Argonian. That's really making it quite risky. So when you have the axe, you see you can harvest plants. And you get some fiber. No internet or cats. Yeah. And I know guars can be quite cute, but it's really not the same, is it? Let's get a bit of wood.
Have a look around.
It's really not the same. There's nothing fluffy and cuddly. Just, you know, scaly, squishy. Am I? Because I'm chopping trees. Let's see if I've collected enough. Cuddly cliff racers. Not exactly, Murmur. The Ashen Divide was created a couple of years ago by Remiros, and then he made a new version using the assets of OAAB. Like, OAAB is primarily a modder's resource to use models and do your own thing. So it's not part of OAAB, but it is created with OAAB assets. But OAAB is mostly created by Melchior, with people like Ramiro's Greatness 7. More people have contributed. I don't have all the names. Whereas the Ashen Divide is using the OAAB assets, but Ramiro's is the mother. Right, so now that I have some fiber, here's my crafting menu. So I don't have everything, and this is everything that can be created right now within Ash Falls. And I am actually using, you are using the OAAB overhauls, then go for it. The thing is, the models from OAAB, that actually stands for of Ashes and Blight, the models are just so stunning that take any cell and overhaul it properly, okay, not like an idiot, and overhaul it with the OAAB assets, and wow, just like that you go, oh my god, it's so gorgeous, but it's also very lore friendly, vanilla flavor, and all that jazz. And we've had so many things right now. Anything that says OAAB something, obviously. Beautiful Cities of Morrowind. Random Pal has been putting together loads and loads and loads of mods, doing his own modifications as well, especially with the interiors. And essentially, you go in and you go, oh wow, this is different, yet feels like it should have been there the whole time. Or AAB assets. There you go. TR has loads and loads and loads as well. A little more traditional maybe, but then again, it's been around for years, so it doesn't have the same impact, I guess. So that's what we can do with bushcrafting. And maybe you can already do it, but it is not enabled by default. Enable bushcrafting. So you want to go there in the MCM menu to make sure it's enabled. Right. It's getting late, and I want to be able to cook in the guild. Like, I might not actually put a fire in my bedroom. That might be a little dangerous, I'll give you that. But I'd like to be able to cook in the basement at least. Because bread is expensive. And also, you know, clean water available. Do I still have dysentery? Yep, still do. Still do. Hopefully it will pass before I go to bed. So that's not going to be a good night. I'm parched again. Yes. Nice, clean water. I suppose, yeah, the Ashen Divide makes it a little harder to get to the entrance. It's a reasonably easy fix. Hey, wait for me. So, yeah, exactly. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna have to look into it. Because I have not modified the mod list, so it's gotta be something else. It could be that I have something else running in the background that's, you know, adding to it. But it's just not good. So here's what I want to do here. There's a fire, but it's not gonna help me. It's animated pot, not what I want either. I no longer have dysentery. That is good news. Not the cooking pot that I want either. I wonder, I think in the Ashfall settings, override item value, no. Sign, start new game with survival gear. Well, in my permadeath I say yes. Hunger and thirst can kill, hell yeah. Yes, yes, yes. potions do hydrate. Yes. Allow camping in settlements. Now, it's not that I want to pitch my tent in the middle of Balmora, but it should, in theory, if I'm not mistaken, Shift E. Or was it just E? Crap, I don't remember. E, I just pick it up. Okay. No, I don't want to craft. I don't know if I am picking it up or if it's actually below. No. I am picking it up. Let's try that again. If it's not Shift E, it's gonna be Alt E. It's one of those. We have so many different shortcuts now. Controlling. Oh, crap, I forgot how to start my fire. It could be that the enable camping in settlements is not just working. You have to go back and get more sleep. You know what? Soon it's going to be time for me to get some food and get ready to do something a little more productive. This is fun, but not productive. Let's try here. Yes, alright, so I was right. It is Shift E. So now I have my fire camp. Fun? We need both. Let's just say we need both. I need to make a wooden support. Done. And then I just plop it here. And then my cooking pot, oh, where is it? I just plop it there. I have water, I just pour it in. It's getting dark, so I don't know if you can see it very well. But that is the upcoming update. Have a good night, Denina. Fill container. You. That's the upcoming update for Ashfall. Also, do I know fire? Maybe not. Where's my lantern? Here we go. Made fire. Let's throw in more wood. And for the water, I made a purple light. Never mind that. I want you to see, you see there's already water in there. Up, added more water. There we go. So now with that upcoming, I don't think it's there just yet, with the upcoming ash, oh maybe it was in the last one. But anyway, when you have a container, you can transfer liquid between containers. And the way you cook, same thing, you take your ingredients and you just plop them in there. Me, I don't have a ladle, so I cannot stir, so I can't put ingredients in there. I do need a ladle. Hacksaw? Hacksaw, buddy? Oh, there's another cooking pot. I already have one. Oh, and guys, I did have a treasure map. Oh, but we need to go on Solstheim to find our treasure. Yeah, that's a long way to maybe not find the treasure and most assuredly die. or lose a couple of toes. This is something we found in a tomb, and we've decided our goal, yeah, sure, we are a tomb raider of sorts, but this is not for personal gain or profit. We are doing this for the museum, so we bring everything to the museum. That's what we do. Anyway, I do not have a ladle. It's a shame. So the water is slowly heating up. We're going to let it.
Can you ask your question?
So
quickly?
this is basically our base of operations. So let's do create a new mark. Imperial Dwemer Society Guildhall. Okay. Now we finally have a mark, so if we, you know, go really, really far and then realize that we're too tired, thirsty, hungry, poor, anything to walk back home or get a ride home, we can now teleport. So that is good. And I'll be honest with you guys, because of my little bounding box issue, it's just not fun to move around. I get stuck on everything and I need to jump like an idiot. My FPS is lower than it should be, and I want to look into that. And my museum, I want to add a whole bunch of mod integrations to it. So I think I'm going to call it a day and use the rest of my free time before work to update my mod and my install. That sounds like a good thing to do, but we do have a few more things that we need to talk about. The first one I told you, but I'm telling you again because it's important. Sunday, Abbott. Unless it's the middle of the night for you, I think it's going to be an extremely interesting stream. There is also, I can put the link again, on my blog right now, there's a number of new articles. There's an interview with Denina, who was here a while ago. There is, that's it on the blog. It's the interview with Denina. But there's also other modders that we've had for the past few weeks. The interviews are still there. There's the Indiana Jones challenge, if you're curious about it. I'm still thinking about making a baker challenge. We had that permadeath character that was going to be a baker and that died, shockingly. So I still want to create, maybe it's going to be a role play challenge, a baker character, that half orc baker character born under the sign of famine. I thought was a really good character that I'd like to play some more. I'll see you on Sunday, guys. Let's see if there's anyone who's playing Morrowind right now. That is to say, anyone with good taste, really. Baking was extremely dangerous. I don't remember how we died. In a tomb in the Bitter Coast. Something incredibly not lame, but you know, just no one that we know playing Morrowind. So let's see who we don't know that is playing Morrowind. That's how we discover new people. There is me. Okay, we knew that. The Elder Scrolls Morrowind. Polydash. We've already hosted Polydash a few times, so I'd like to... Let's go say hello to Marton, who's trying out Morrowind Hardcore mod. Interesting. Oh. Let's see if I can do that properly. / raid Marton. Oh, of course I can do that properly. I know Twitch, guys. I know how it works. And the Cliff Racer. Oh, and the bot is gonna need an update. I will be pleased about that. Guys, thank you so much for spending time with me. Always a pleasure. I'll see you on Sunday and the Thursday after that and the Sunday after that. Until then, have a good time and I'll see you soon. Let's go say hello to Martel. Bye, guys.